What is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and I'm back with another official bets video. This is for UFC 283, Teixeira versus Hill, and man, this is going to be a good card. 15 phenomenal fights. It's in Brazil, so you know the fans are going to be nuts. The fighting is going to be nuts. There's a ton of violent spots on this card. I really can't wait for it, man. We only got less than 24 hours before it starts. So everybody, please right now hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and leave me a comment. Anything will help that algorithm, help my channel grow. I really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate everybody for checking this out. Big news, man. We got a excellent pay-per-view show, pre-pay-per-view show tomorrow at 4 p.m. on my channel. It's going to be me, co-host Johnny K Picks, Patrick from Addicted to Combat. Then we got Ben the Bane Davis, excellent YouTube channel, excellent Twitter channel. If you haven't seen him, you got to go check him out. Go like all of his stuff. And Kyle Miller from Never Hedge, another great channel and great Twitter and everything. So it's going to be an awesome show with some really awesome guys on it. I can't wait for that. Starts at 4 p.m. We're going to do a quick recap of UFC Vegas 67, and then we'll get right into this UFC 283 card. Vegas 67, man, first card of the year sucked. If you see here, I went 2-3 on my bets for minus 6.3 units. I just had really big bets on everybody, and it all came down to Nasruddin Imavov, man. I was actually, if he would have won, I would have won like 0.3 units, and if he lost, I lost that 6.3. So is what it is. 2-3. Hit Dan Ige for plus 2.5 units, and that was an easy bet, man. He dominated that whole fight. Second winning bet was Jimmy Flick under 2.5 rounds, and that was another easy bet. And then were my two favorite bets. I should have bet them big and kind of trickled down my money a little bit on these other bets, but three losing bets, man. Nasruddin Imavov minus 3.6 units, and he just got, dominated by Strickland on 5 days notice. Rebecca under 1.5 minus 3.5 units, and man, I couldn't believe Fiore was taking all them shots in the first round. Rebecca, he tried to get him out of there for sure. Third losing bet was Basharat. Fight doesn't go to decision, and yeah, man, that was just that Mendoza, his cardio held up and his toughness held up and heart held up a lot better than I thought it would. So yeah, minus 6.3 units, but overall total record 181 and 128 for plus 69.5 units. Trying to get that up to 200 units this year, and it's not going to work doing that last week stuff. So we're going to do this week's stuff with UFC 283 283 and kill it. So here, real 1 second. So my first bet that's going to get me back on that winning track for UFC 283 is Johnny Walker. I have 3.4 units to win 2 units on Johnny Walker. And man, he's just going to be too big, too powerful for Paul Craig. I don't think Paul Craig's going to be able to land a takedown on him at all. And I believe that one of the first times that Johnny Walker lands a giant shot, elbow, knee, whatever, on Paul Craig, I think he's going to fold him like Alonzo Menefield and a couple other fighters did. And I think that's going to be in the first round. I think Paul Craig comes out, shoots some sloppy takedowns, and then once he don't get him, he tries to shoot another one. Johnny Walker's going to clinch him up, hit him with a big elbow, and finish him in the first round. Second bet, I have Brandon Moreno, got him at minus 105, beat a little line movement there of 3.15 units to win 3 units. And man, I really like Moreno, man. 29 years old, looked great in the last fight, was winning almost every round, but got dropped a couple times. And as long as he don't get dropped this time and chewed up with them leg kicks, I think he wins this, man. He's fighting a 35-year-old flyweight that hasn't fought in a year. And I just think Moreno, 29 to a 35-year-old, I just think that he's going to be able to just, I think he can out-grapple him. I think that he can outbox him. He just needs to not get dropped, get caught with them shots, get sloppy and get dropped and lose rounds that way. But I think he can win 4-1 on them rounds, maybe even get a late finish. Third bet is the Gregory Rodrigues versus Bruno Ferreira under 1.5 rounds. Got that at minus 170. I have 3.4 units to win 2, and I really love this one. Bruno Ferreira's finished all 10 of his wins in under 1.5 rounds, all of them. 9 of them's been in the first round. Gregory, he's finished, I think, 13 of his 15 wins, and almost all of them are in the first round and a half too. And he's been finished before too. So this fight's going to be crazy. You got Ferreira on short notice. So I think he always comes out and goes hard, switching stances, throwing bombs, but I think he's going to come out, go real hard, try to get the finish. And if not, I do believe that Gregory Rodrigues is going to finish him shortly after. Mounir Lazzez is my underdog pick for this card. I got him at plus 140. I have 2.5 units to win 3.5 units. And I just think that Bonfim has really good boxing and he has really good submissions, but his wrestling is not all that great. And I don't think that he's going to be able to wrestle Lazzez down to do anything with his submissions. And I think Lazzez is going to be able to beat him up standing up. In the kickboxing, I think his striking is way better. He's got a way bigger toolbox. He's got way more kicks, elbows, all kinds of stuff, where Bonfim's just basically boxing. So I expect Mounir Lazzez to keep that standing and box up Bonfim and kick him up and work that leg kick like he did against Angelus, get that win. Fifth and final bet is another violent spot. We got Johnny Walker versus Paul Craig under 1.5 rounds. Like I said earlier, I expect Johnny Walker to finish Paul Craig in that first round. But if not, something crazy happens and maybe Paul Craig finishes him. Which I don't think that's going to happen, but it could. It's Paul Craig with the submissions. Then this will cover. So it kind of covers Mother a little bit in a way, but I think both of these hit. And I think it's Johnny Walker that hits both of these and finishes Paul Craig. Even though I do like Paul Craig, man, I just think Johnny Walker is too big and too athletic for him. So there's the 5 bets. I'm going to get this money back. They don't call me Mr. Pay-Per-View for nothing. I'm going to get this money back from last week, get this year back in order, do it again just like we did last year and kill them all, kill the bookies all year. Appreciate everybody checking this video out as always. See you guys tomorrow. Come hang out at 4 p.m. on my channel, and it's going to be a great show. 5 cappers on there, and it's 5 cappers on there, and it's going to be great. So see you guys, everybody, and good luck tomorrow, man. I'll see you guys.